Hey guys, what's going on? Crow Murder 15 here with the new episode of Convlog. Might notice that the facial hair is starting to grow back, and there's a reason for that, but I'll get into that a little bit later. First, we got to get into Game Bros news. So we just started airing Goof Troop, which we had a lot of fun doing, and then there's going to be a few more shorter series, episodes that are going to only make, or series that are going to be about maybe 2 to 3 episodes, focusing more on more content rather than longer Let's Plays. So we're going to be doing a few of that up until near the beginning of August, and then we're going to be focusing on our next little longer Let's Play, which is going to be one of the Crash Insane Trilogy games, which just came out for Xbox One and Nintendo Switch this past Friday. It's already been out for PlayStation 4, but I don't have that system. So right now there's a poll going on the Game Bros Facebook page of which one you want us to play, which is between Crash 2 and Crash 3. I'm not touching the first one, so... but right, yeah, it's going to be... The poll, I think, is going to be ending Monday, so you've got a couple of days left, so there's going to be a link in the description below, so you can cast your vote which one you want us to play for the show. Now, after that, I'm not sure what we're going to be doing as far as game-wise. I have a few ideas. There's actually a big special episode that I have planned for November. I'm not going to give any details on that just yet, so you're going to have to wait a few months before information on that comes out, but it's a little bit of a teaser. There was another poll that was recently posted on the Facebook page about what Mega Man game we should play next, and it was a toss-up between Mega Man Unlimited and Mega Man 11 whenever it comes out in November, and you guys voted for Mega Man Ultimate. And Mega Man Ultimate, or it's not Ultimate, Unlimited, I'm sorry. Mega Man Unlimited was a fan-made game that I had recently just found out about that is supposed to bridge the gap between Mega Man, the Mega Man series, and Mega Man X. And I've only played a little bit of it. I recently downloaded it and got a feel for it. It plays just like the old-school Mega Man games, and I'm really excited to play this because it actually, even though it's not officially Capcom, it kind of answers some questions that we had that are from how did Mega Man bridge, you know, what's the bridge between Mega Man and Mega Man X? I mean, there's tons of fan theories. Capcom's never officially really come out with anything for this, so the fact that there's a fan-made game that kind of revolves around this is really cool, so we'll get to play it soon. But that won't probably be for another couple months or so. That'll probably be closer to September and that kind of stuff, so we'll get to that eventually. Because I do want to do another Mega Man game this year. So going from that, from Game Bros news to con news, so of course Tsubasa-Con's coming up in October, and I have some great news for you guys. Whose Line is the Anime PG-13 and 18 plus has been approved. I got the emails a couple of days ago, and now I just have to sit down with my team and talk about what we want to do this year. Once again, we weren't there last year. I mean, the cast was, but we didn't run the panel just due to complications. And once again, I'm sorry that we weren't able to do it. I know a lot of people were upset and sad that Whose Line wasn't back, but we will be coming back this year, hopefully bigger and better than ever. But I've got to sit down with my team, you know, Brian, you know, the whole cast, all them, and talk about what we really want to do this year. Now, there might be another convention I'll be attending in September, and that's Shaka-Con, but I'm not going to be attending all 3 days if I even go. The main reason is that there's one guest there, Sean Patrick Friendly, I think is what his name is, I can't pronounce it correctly, but he was in Boondock Saints 2, saw the final chapter, and Boondock Saints is one of my favorite movies, so I just really want to meet him, so... But Shaka-Con isn't necessarily my thing. I mean, I like horror movies, I like sci-fi, but it's, as far as convention-wise, it's not really my cup of tea. I enjoy them, but they're not my personal favorites. So I might be going to that for at least a day, but I'm definitely going to be at Tsubasa-Con running Whose Line panels, and it's going to be really fun. So now going from that to personal news and channel news. First off, I'll start off with channel news. So in the previous episode of Convlog, I was talking about this new show that we were getting ready to produce called Dig In, that Ray's gonna make, produce, and all that kind of stuff. Well, it's kind of hit a standstill. The first game that he's gonna be doing is Fable. The copy that he was running was having problems. It was freezing. It wasn't agreeing with his recording software. But he's got a new copy. It's the anniversary edition of Fable, so hopefully in the next month or two we'll be getting that off the ground. I don't want to give a specific time or date of when that's going to be airing on the channel, because complications sometimes, and I don't want to say, hey, it's going to be out this time, and then it doesn't, and it upsets you guys. So, but hopefully we'll be getting that off the ground soon. Other news is I'm actually working on a new top 10 countdown. I'm going to keep the topic from you guys for right now. Maybe the next episode of Convlog I'll talk about a little bit more. But it's one that I've technically been working on for a while, and this is one I was actually working on before the top 10 women of video games. And everything just kind of hit a standstill. I wasn't able to really work on it as much as I wanted to, but it's going to be a good one. Plus, it's also going to be co-starring Game Bros' very own WV Reaper 304. So that's going to be good. Okay, so getting into personal news. Since everything that's been going on with Mom that I've talked about in the last episode, Mom is now transferred back to Montgomery General to do physical therapy. The infection, thankfully, is out of her body. There was some irritation left over, but thankfully it's gone now. And now they're just doing physical therapy to get her strength back. It's been causing a bit of pain just where she's been in bed for so long, wasn't able to move around, but she is slowly recovering. So to everybody that's been helping, that's been giving their thoughts and prayers, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. It's really been hard. Going into other news, the reason I'm growing my facial hair back, I am no longer an employee at Pizza Hut. I'm not going to go into details, but the people that I've already talked to, close friends and stuff of what happened, that's it. All the people I'm going to tell, and I'm not going to go any further into that. However, I'm not sure if I'm going to be looking for a new job in the near future, or if I'm just going to wait or try to, because I go back to school in about a month and a half, and the way it's my senior year. I've got to focus on that, and plus an internship for the next semester. So I'm not sure if there's any areas around here that are going to be only hiring for somebody that's only going to be working a couple of days. So there's that. Going back to the Pizza Hut thing, I will say it was nothing personal or anything like that against any of the employees or managers there. So if you're watching this and want to complain to them, please don't. It's nothing that they did or could control or anything like that. So please don't berate them. They are still good friends of mine. I consider a good portion of them family. So please don't do that. But anyway, that actually about wraps it up. I know it's shorter. I know last episode was a long one, just where everything had been going on. So I'm sorry that episode was so long and serious. But good things are coming. At least I'm hoping so. I'm just trying my best to keep up in spirits, and it's been really hard. It's been really hard since the beginning of this year, actually. I know I made a video, and I actually took this down about a month ago about talking about let's make 2018 awesome. And we're about the halfway point. It's the end of June. It's the last day of June, and this year's been hard already. It's been really hard. I can't really say it's been bad, because there have been quite a few good things that have come from this year. But at the same time, there's just been so much shit that I've been going through that it's just made it very difficult. I mean, Mom falling, breaking her shoulder, Pawpaw getting in and out of the hospital, Aunt Bess passing away. It's not been an easy year. But like I said, we're at the halfway point. Things can always turn around, and I'm really hoping that they do. Like I said, it hasn't necessarily been a bad year, it's just been difficult. So here's keeping fingers crossed that the rest of 2018 is going to be a bit better. At least I'm hoping so. Well, guys, that about does it. I'm going to hop off here. I'm actually taking this weekend to kind of just rest and relax and kind of tend to myself and kind of get my head together about what I'm going to be doing in the future. As far as work, if I'm going to be taking another job, that kind of stuff. So, well, guys, that about wraps it up. So this is Crow Murder 15 signing off.